Hello and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy and, out and about in the sun. I'm still stuck inside and I'm still sick, but that doesn't mean that I can't play with all of my little wolfies. Hello, how are you doing? Yes, I know. Come on, jump. Can you even jump in? Yes, no, that's the into the water. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Close enough, I suppose. So, last time, for those of you who didn't watch the video, I did this. I officially made the zoo inaccessible to anyone with pollen allergies. Is it a little much? Maybe. Maybe I could have done a few less flowers, but at this point, who cares? Today we'll be starting with our next building, which is going to be, building habitat. It's going to be over here. And it's going to be, I think, reindeer. No, I know what I'm doing. I know what I want to do. I just have to figure out what animal works best for it. But I think I'm going to use reindeer. So let's check. Also, if I sound weird, that's my voice. It's not going to stop doing that anytime soon, I think. So with reindeer, guests can't enter the habitat, right? And I would like to check if with sheep they can do that. Where are they? Where are my sheep? All sheep. No, okay, so it doesn't really matter. Essentially, what my plan is to do a little bit of like an open forest habitat. Also, now that this water is this color, I need to change this water to, or else it looks weird. Come on, go to the same blue. There. Yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? It's just me. I think it looks a lot better. Anyways, I want to do like sort of an open forest habitat here. Because here we've got some really controlled areas, right? Like very much like, oh yeah, the people care about them. And then over here I was thinking about not doing that. And just doing more of like, like forest, like still controlled forest, like where people would go for a walk or something, but still forest, like a park, not like a giant flower field. And I was thinking it would work quite well if we put reindeer in there. So that's sort of the idea here. Which means that we should sort of start with the habitat, yes? I'm obviously not going to use these barriers. Why am I even here? Just trying to get an idea of where I'm putting it. I feel like I want to turn this here into a little stretch of park still. Like here, just do a little green area. What path width is that? 10. Okay. Yeah, sure. No. Great, yes. Yeah, let's go 3 and then go down. That should hopefully work. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's, you know what, I can live with that. It's not perfect, but I can live with it. And then over here we do this slightly bigger open area. And I want to do a height and like a viewing platform. I'm not sure what to use. I feel like wood would work best. No, do the grid. Does the grid not? Or is not? It's okay though, because like I wanted to have like a. Looks weird. Oh, is this the tallest that I can have it? Okay. I wanted to do sort of like a platformy thing that people could like walk up on and then view the whole thing. But that might look a little weird if we do it this huge. Like, mayhaps. Am I still in the grid or what's going on here? Hello, can I... No? Okay. Okay. Suppose. Right, we don't have a grid here. Here it's just going to be like free build at this point. Okay, and then put that down, please. Thanks. There we go. I was thinking sort of doing it like this, right? Maybe wood would work better. Maybe it's just too massive. I don't know, but I want to do sort of like hunting territories almost, and then the people could go up and view it from up here so that they don't have to walk in. But I think it just sort of harms the view. And I like my view, so let's undo that. Whee! Okay, there we go. Probably gonna do something a little smaller. The alternative idea would have been to do sort of like stables. But I feel like that looks weird, or we could do like a main building here. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I got it. I got it. Breeze blocks. Breeze blocks. Breeze blocks. So we're gonna do a big building, right? So this is gonna be like our summer house, and I know that that's stupid because technically speaking this whole palace is the main palace, but for the story, right? As I said, there is a story. For the story, this is our summer house, where we rich people come during the summer, and the main palace is actually going to be somewhere else, like over there or something. Because I don't feel like building a huge palace right now. I'm going to build a small palace. Is this symmetrical? No, of course not. Well, that'll work. So now we get to build a huge building. Why am I not doing this sped up? Well, this episode I'm not going to speed up. I'm probably gonna speed this whole thing up later, because otherwise you guys are gonna watch me place walls for 10 hours, and I don't think anyone wants to see that. So visitors are actually going to be able to walk in here. That is the plan. Not traditionally. Excuse my voice. Traditionally it would be like a U shape, right? So maybe let's go for that. And we're gonna have this as... Come on. We're gonna have this as like a... Now I need to count. As a sort of mansion thingy, and the inside is going to be partially accessible to visitors, where they can then see some snakes or butterflies or whatever. I'll have to think of that. But the majority of the place is not going to be accessible, and it's going to be just like interior empty, because I don't have the patience to decorate all of this on the inside. I think I still have a fever. Half the stuff I'm saying doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. You need to complain to anyone, complain to my health, I guess. This stuff is very persistent, by the way. I thought I'd be better by now, but I'm not. Oh well. And there we go. Is this even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I knew that something was off. See, I'm trying to build something symmetrical here. Trying really, really hard, even if it might not necessarily work. There we go. So this is our main floor. Now, this is how we eventually will do this, but first I'm going to actually place windows on the main thing and decorate the main thing so that we can just copy it up. I have learned from previous mistakes. So first of all, middle. I think this should be middle, technically speaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I skip one? I think it's 20. So that would be 10 and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3. Okay, so apparently this is the middle. Perfect. We're gonna put doors there. I just wanted to mark it. And I'm gonna do a window every other bit. No. No, this needs to be symmetrical. Thank you. Yes, I genuinely wanted to build a habitat, but I guess I'm doing a building now. Who cares, right? It's fine. Yep. So, now for the sake of this, I think on this side it would be close. Okay, that works really. Tree, you're in the way. Tree, can you please? Thanks. I really don't need you here. Can you please come away? Okay, this works out really well. I was thinking that maybe the windows would do some weird stuff, but so far we're okay. Obviously this isn't the most creative build because I'm just doing a big building with a lot of windows and a lot of space. But, you know, I think it's gonna fit in. And we can maybe use this for like 2 animals. I don't know. I'm probably going... I was thinking about using this as like hunting grounds outdoors, right? But we could also sort of put multiple animals in it, which wouldn't per se make it not hunting grounds, just a little different from my original vision. Come on. There we go. Now, obviously these are going to be open, but for copying them, I need them closed. This looks okay. And once more. Every good building has at least 3 floors. And now we can just go and pop the same windows on here and here. This looks like a giant prison. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Right? Don't we all want... Yeah, I mean, the windows are relatively small. And I think that the combination of the breeze blocks and the windows isn't exactly helping our cause. Can the windows please light up? Thank you. I just love looking at these buildings at night when it's like really dark. And the windows light up. We're also gonna have like a little garden up front here. This is why I left this space. And I'm gonna take this whole building. Can I mark the whole building as 1? Thanks. And move it back a bit because... You know, we need some decor right in front of the palace, right? Okay, and now we need yeah, we'll need a roof. I'm leaving this open. I know that technically speaking this thing would have floors. But I want to... How am I going to do this? So the plan is to have this side here be like hunting grounds, like animal area for sure. So we want to make sure that that is accessible, that people can actually come in here, and I might make a small viewing... I don't know what I'm gonna do with the inside. Maybe I'll just leave it and don't do anything with the inside and people can just walk through it. That might work. And we decorate a small area. I mean, I decorate a small area. You just watch me fail at it. There we go. Where's the doors? Here. So, like... Can't see the middle anymore. This is the middle. So, like here. Like this, right? And then, there would be 1 window, 2 window, 1 window, 2 window here. I think. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks okay. And then, once again, take these walls. No, the walls. Oh, do these small walls count towards the big walls? Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Because now I have to manually copy them up and down. Hate that. It's terrible. And then this would be like a small room that people could actually walk through. And if we feel like it, we could also give this small room, like, you know, some fake butterflies or something like that. But the majority of the building I won't decorate, at least not now. Maybe later on we can put like monkeys in it or something. Not that monkeys are very European, but you know, not gonna do more wolves. We really still need more European animals. I know that I've said it like 50 times, but we do still need more European animals. So this is going to be the area that visitors can actually get into. It's a small door, isn't it? For like a giant castle. It's pretty small. And these arches make it look like it's some sort of like a military keep instead of an actual castle. Which is a little weird. But we'll figure something out, right? I feel like all of this would have to be raised up. Like just a bit. And then it would have to stand on a platform. I don't even know what the platform would be made out of. Other than breeze blocks. Because like brick would look weird. This stone won't work because it would also just look weird. Limestone. We should have just built the whole damn castle out of limestone. Oh, it's too late now. Whoopsie. Limestone would have worked a lot better. I should have used the or just plain stone bricks. Well, too late now. We're gonna have a castle made out of stone. Yeah, I'm not gonna change everything now. Nope, 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 not my thing. Sorry. It might look a bit better if I did, but I don't have that much patience. Yeah, because like if we worked with regular brick, I suppose this would work really... Regular brick, but like regular material. But it doesn't look bad, does it? We'll see. We'll see. It just looks a bit cheap, I have to admit. It looks a bit cheap. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be back with this in another material real quick. Okay, so I'm back. I replaced everything with limestone. I think it looks a little bit better now. It still looks like a huge prison, but that's because we haven't decorated it yet. There's a lot of windows. They're not gonna stop being there. It looks a bit different now, I think, because I placed some stuff differently, but the basic idea is the same. And can you please place the damn windows? Thank you. So this is gonna be like our smaller castle here. Yes, this is the smaller castle. We're gonna build a big one somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. Maybe... No, the lake is kind of big, but maybe like here or over there. I don't know. I want to do a few big buildings, even if they kill my game in the long run. But that's sort of the plan. And now I still have to decide whether I want to put this on a foundation of some sort. Because if we go into, I believe, wall decoration, alright, we can find these wall trims, which would obviously work really, really well as trims, but you could also put the whole building on these, right? Like, take the main thing, which we have to do like this now, lift it up. Sure, that should be about 2 meters, I suppose. And then take these lime trims, right, base trims, and put them underneath, like this, at the exact level that we need them at. This, yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna have to juggle that around a bit, because, yeah. But then we could have the whole building just a little elevated to give it more of a rich people aura, rich people aura. That's obviously gonna need some fine tuning because of the edges and the corners that won't line up completely. Since we're going around the whole thing. So, can I, if I pick advanced move, where's the arrow over there? Okay. See if that lines up on both sides. Yep, close enough. And then I'd grab the building, meaning everything minus the floor, and just raise it to the point where it would be exactly on top of that. Just so. Yeah, that works really well. Okay. So, step number 2, complete the limestone wall trim all around the building. And then we have to give the building a floor inside, and then we have to hope that it doesn't kill my GPU, or my CPU, or my RAM, or anything else that is currently crying. Yeah, as you can tell, it doesn't line up 100% in some areas, so we'll have to just move it around a bit. And I was thinking about how I would best utilize this, and I think I'm just gonna actually use it as 2 habitats. Or like habitats for 2 people. 2 people. two animals. To make sure we don't run out of space entirely. Sadly, I mean, there's not a lot of European animals that we can work with anyways, and this is still the European sector of the zoo, right? But I was thinking I could maybe also use the interior of the building to put some of the tropical and whatever, you know, animals in there that come in exhibits, because I'm not going to do 5 different exhibit houses for the different continents. Like, no. So I was thinking we could maybe use it that way instead. So first let's grab this whole thing and line it up just a tad better. Oh, this is a pain. How is that up front? That's okay. And let's see how the sides line up. Looking good. Yep. Is it okay here? Yep. Okay, perfect. So we have our building. Now we need a roof. Ugh. I hate roofs. I genuinely do. Now this is a fancy rich people castle, so obviously they would afford an actual, you know, roof. They would have a roof. I can't get away with not making a roof. It's a castle. So I'm gonna try to do a relatively simple roof that is still acceptable, and then we're gonna work on polishing this whole thing up a bit. So here was my idea, right? How about... These are the side wings. No, what is the side here? These are the side wings, right? And the main wing would have an extra floor, sort of. Which I think isn't that uncommon. To have like side wings and a main wing. But I don't have to have only one roof, because I think that's gonna make it look a bit boring. No, what are you doing? Stay here, please. Right, so like this would be the main floor, or like the side floors. And then here we'd have another floor. So we would have to split this from the group, move it up, like so, and then build a whole new floor. Yay! This is what you all came here for, right? Watching me build floors for 10 years. But I mean, it is a building series. I did warn you about that. So yeah, that's mostly what we're doing anyways. If you have any suggestions as to what animals you would like to see in this giant building, put them in the comment section down below. Because I am gonna put some exhibits in here. Might as well, you know, figure out what exhibit animals we want. Right, so this is gonna be the main floor, which is going to need more windows. So many windows. We're gonna need so many window cleaners and so many gardeners and, you know, like just so much of everything. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the sides yet. I'm gonna leave that for now. Because like there is a roof here, right? Like I'll need to do something for the roof there. I just don't know what. I'm sorry, I just punched my microphone. I'm very sorry, I don't usually punch it. Except for like once every 5 days when I do. Yeah. Come on. This feels like a giant boarding school or something. You know? I mean, I guess that's what it is in a way. This is where all of our staff is now going to stay. Imagine you like the staff members and you live in these tiny houses, right? And then the animals live in this thing and you're just like, no, why? Why? What have I done to deserve this? Okay, yeah, this is gonna work. It still looks a lot like a boarding school. Yeah, this is what like the boarding school near my home looked like. So I didn't go to that boarding school, it was just there. And it wasn't really the school, it was more like the, well, you know, the place for the students of the boarding school. And it looked very much like this, because we have a lot of old buildings in my hometown, so they just turned them into whatever. And apparently boarding schools were very, very required. Or like dormitories were really, really required. So that's what our dorms look like. And that's what the people at the boarding school lived in. But, you know, to be fair, this is your home. I don't think you need to complain too much. I've never been inside it, because I had a place to stay. So how do we do this part? I hate roofs. Because you need to think. And my brain does not do very well in thinking right now. Okay, how about I literally do an inverted corner here? Yeah, okay, that works. I think I figured it out. So we have inverted corners, and then we have our regular corners that are, of course, going counterclockwise again. And then we'd have like the main roof, and then all of this would need everything else. Yeah, this is gonna be a long project. I hope everyone knew that the moment you clicked on the first video. I mean, it's a full animal zoo and I'm building, so it's gonna take a while. But if my computer still lives by the end of it, we'll at least have a very, very nice zoo to look at. I'm only gonna do like 2 meters of height or something. I don't want to build like a huge roof. And then we're gonna flatten it, and then I'm gonna put some decorations on top. Yes. Can at least pretend like I know what I'm doing when I build roofs. Okay, why did you not stay there? Game, why are you trolling me so hard? This is really not necessary. I'm already sick enough. I don't need you to troll me. Yeah, so this is gonna be like our main level, right? And then on this level I'm gonna use flat copper roofs. Just right so. So many pieces of pieces. And I have to fill this up still. I should probably do that while the roof is open. You know, it's easier to do surgery when you have a hole to reach inside than when you're trying to float in. No, genuinely, if you're building this sort of thing, always finish the interior walls. Always. Otherwise it's just you're gonna hate yourself for not doing that, believe me. I've built enough weird structures that needed interior design towards the end, and I hated myself for not doing it right away. Because it's just terrible. Because then you're like, oh, I can do this when I'm done, and then when you try to float inside, the game eats you out because it doesn't like you. There we go. Then I can go on the lower floor. 1 limestone wall, 2 limestone wall. Why did I even do that normally beforehand? There was no reason to do that. I'm sorry, I'm still a little, confused. But yeah, we're gonna finish off this roof, and then that's gonna be it for today's episode. And in the next episode we're gonna finish this building, hopefully. As in the exterior, not the whole building. That would be a little fast even for me. And then we're going to work on the outdoor area. Yay! And then we're hopefully gonna get animals in here. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't look that bad. It could also be like a monastery, I don't know how you pronounce that, but you know, could be that. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna work. Yeah. And then we'll have like a big park around it where we can put reindeer and... Where are my normal deer? Where are my foxes? Where are all my European animals that I could put in here? Where are you? Oh, I'd love to have giant otters in there, but obviously these are not the otters that live here. Yeah, we could have frogs. Or flamingo. No, flamingo. We'll figure something out. Maybe you guys have more suggestions for the animals that we could put in here. Yeah, anyways, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't talk completely nonsensical stuff. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye!